What's up, everybody? Welcome back to our This is the Police Let's Play here with episode 3. That's right, I'm going first episode, second episode, third episode, all back to back in the same recording session because I'm just enjoying the game. Not sure when this episode is going up, but by the time you're seeing this, the first two episodes should obviously be out, but we also have another series that should be out around this time called Arcade Paradise, where we open up a arcade out of a laundromat. So, make sure to go check that out. Should be a lot of fun. Anyway, let's go ahead and go to work here, shall we? Let's go to work. Mr. Boyd, this is a very simple test. I'll show you a card with an abstract image. You look at them and tell me what you see. I have no idea what the hell I'm looking at. I definitely see that. I don't see that. I see that, to be honest with you. Man going back to his house. A woman decorating a Christmas tree. Christmas ornament. Drops the Christmas ornament. Alright, these are just kind of like, what other way am I supposed to interpret this? This is exactly what it's supposed to be. The man pushing the woman. Like, that's clearly what's happening here. Thank you for your time, Mr. Boyd. I will inform you about the test results in the coming days. Alright. Maybe I'm screwed up in the head. Shea Broom re-elected as Freeburg General Attorney. No black employees at City Hall. Mayor says accident. Yeah. And we were getting crap for not doing that. Like, no, we're not getting... No, you're not going to tell me who to hire and who to fire. It's not going to happen. Major businessmen ready to invest in the future of the city. Go to work. I don't know, man. I enjoy the simplicity. I enjoy the simple gameplay. That is thought-provoking. Birch didn't come into work today. Oh, no. I'm so sad. Yes, you may go home. Have stripes. We're gonna give it to Grant because she's been pretty good. And again, this is someone that I can now depend on to get things done. And that's why I gave it to Grant. Awesome. I know that there's a This is the Police too. I'm enjoying this game quite a bit, so I can definitely see myself playing through the second game. A few months ago, an unregistered feminist organization appeared in Freeburg. Today they are holding their first protest. As far as we know, the organization is backed by foreign sponsors, and their goal is to get their people into more important positions in City Hall. The protest may escalate into something more serious, and we need to show them who's in charge. Use batons and tear gas and firearms if necessary. Let's show them what it's like up close and personal. You're all right, Mr. Boyd. Your psyche is in good shape. My only concern is your stress level. My research shows that Beethoven's music soothes and relaxes the nervous system. I recommend you invest in a bit of good old Ludwig van. It will help with any violent urges you may be feeling. Feminist protest. About 50 women are gathered in the park chanting, "Let us be successful." What do we want to send? Grant, I can depend on you. We'll send you. Castile. Birch Jr. And Samandi and the SWAT team, I guess. I do not have a lot of officers today. Jack, we have a problem. The police chief executive... Hold on. The chief prosecutor of Freeburg is a woman, and it seems she's on the side of the feminists. Maybe walking into some serious legal problems. We'd say you might be walking into some serious legal problems. We better play it safe and fake some evidence. Shield you from any possible prosecution. No, I'm good. I think I'll be fine. I feel like I'm doing anything wrong, so.
710A in progress.
Hostage. And I sent SWAT away? What am I doing? Oh my god! Trevor, your first day. Vandal, Roy. A dissatisfied client entered some law offices with a pistol, took several employees hostage, and demanded a meeting with the firm's partners. These shyster Jews took me for a ride. They sucked up all my money, and my son went to jail. I don't have any officers, so that's going to be wonderful. No. That's their right to protest. As soon as they start getting violent and it turns into something it shouldn't be, then I'll go ahead and say, take care of it. Jack, we have something going down at the Ruben Vosk Casino at 12:40. We wouldn't want any policemen crashing the party. I think $8,000 should be enough for such a request. Alright, don't send anyone there. Got it. Hostage situation. Offender escaped. I'm okay with this. To be honest, no one died. Arson. The last pictures show theater. Jeez. A young woman set fire to the theater during the show and fled. Let's take care of it, shall we? Some loud thunder, dude.
in progress.
That is the one we're not supposed to bother with. Investigation has started. Alright. Our detectives have been pretty good. All of our investigations so far have turned out pretty good. So, Mr. Boyd, we're installing a new slot machine called Super Magdalene 3. The last time we put in a new one of the bigger kids almost broke it in the first day. It would be great if you could send us a couple of your men to keep the kids under control. Vandal and Birch Jr. I would like Birch Jr. to be successful here. I really would. That's $8,000. Thank you. Oh my god. Can't just be killing everyone, guys. That makes me look bad as, you know, the police chief. Can't just be shooting people.
1210 in progress.
Suspicious individual, St. John's Hospital. A pregnant girl called in a report on a suspicious gynecologist who she met in reception. The doctor was behaving very strangely and attempted to persuade the girl to have an abortion, though she was already 5 months pregnant. Through streaming tears, she explained the doctor said that for only $10,000, he would save me from the parasite inside my body. Okay, that is definitely weird behavior. Tabor and Samadhi, go take care of this. Everything went great, boss. In fact, it's been a while since we had that much fun. We beat the hell out of playing each other. Cool. None of you guys went up in whatever that is, though. $2,000 on top of that. So we have 45 grand in the bank account right now. So we're doing pretty good there. Again, we're trying to save up for what, about $500,000 to retire with. Sort of the conduct ghetto. Housewife Takara Montez often complains to the police about her neighbors. They're constantly making racket and often get into fights, always refusing to discuss things with their neighbors. She calls the police again today after hearing loud bangs in the apartment along with loud screams. According to her, about 6 or 7 people live there. Grant, Castillo, Roy, go check it out. That could be a serious problem for all we know.
We've got a situation here.
The doctor responds to police, grabs a scalpel, and bodily shouts, "Come on, I'll release your souls from your filthy world." Hit him with a taser.
1210 complete.
Offender caught. Good work. Feminist protest the mayor himself. Jack, you swore an oath to serve this city. If you keep your promises, we won't keep ours. I kept my promise. I'm not gonna go ahead and shoot a bunch of protesters, you freaking psychopath. What the hell's wrong with you? What the hell's wrong with that guy? That guy's crazy. Something wrong with him. Jack, we're about to bring in a large shipment of alcohol, and we've heard that our partners like to play rough. We need a couple of your guys for insurance. Alright. As much as I don't want to.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Hot Spot.
Oh, oh my god. Retreat.
210 complete.
I'm good with that. I didn't have any backup for them. They could have died. I'm okay with what happened.
611 in progress.
Rape? Oh my god. I'm gonna wait until they get back. Okay. A call came in from a hotel occupant who was concerned about the cries of a woman in an adjoining room. Sounds to me like someone is being raped, and she said, "Alright, Tavor, Grant, and Samandi, go take care of this situation." Alright, so let's take a look at the evidence. Theater management. The incident occurred during the screening of Jim film Stranger Than Paradise. The screen is ruined and members of the audience suffered minor injuries in the panic, but unfortunately no one was seriously hurt. Remember a girl with bright red hair? I sold her a ticket after the show started, although I usually don't do that, but she was really nice. There's a bottle in her hand, but I thought it was a soda. I wouldn't think such a pretty young lady would come to the movies with anything hard. Okay. I sat in the last row a few minutes after the film started. I heard someone enter the room and slam the door. I was going to say something because I don't like it when people distract me from the vision of the film. Then I saw a flash of fire and flaming bottle flew straight at the screen. When the screen caught on fire, I thought it must be part of the show. You know what I heard? That guy is always a nut house. When the fire started, I immediately started looking around for a way out, and that's when I spotted her, the red-headed fool. She ran away quick. There wasn't any time to do anything. Alright. Zoe Nosek, a student. About a month ago, she unsuccessfully applied for an usher job at the Last Picture Show Theater. Let's wait for people to come back. Alright, so let's just send in the best officers we have available. I wanted to send Birch Jr., but I thought he was too much of a liability. Can I fire people? Because I would absolutely love to fire people.
We've got a situation here.
Okay. The door to one of the rooms on the second floor is standing ajar, and through it can be seen a large man holding a crying woman by the neck. He's striking her in the face and shouting, "Shut up, you whore, I paid to you. Now keep quiet." Point a gun at the man. Girl manages to escape, but her pimp leaps for the man, and another fight breaks out. Use pepper spray. Man shoves the pimp away, suddenly jumps out the window. Jump out after him in pursuit.
611 complete.
Fender caught. Officers unharmed. Awesome. Good work today. Alright, arson report. Offender caught. Alright, we're looking good here. I very much like all of my detectives. End of the day. Alright, so that's the end of that day. Boss, I quit. I just want to spend more time with my family. What? That's a huge loss. That was our best detective from both shifts. Alright, Shift A. Shift A is... Shift B. Shift B is so sexy looking, man. We have so many good officers in Shift B. This is by far our most reliable shift. Day 10, July 24th. Local resident denounces mayor for theft of antique necklaces. Representative of Orthodox Church may appear in Freiburg. City unemployment rate drops below 1%. Good work. I really like this game, man. It's just so simple. The art direction, just everything about it I like. Alright, start the day. We're looking really good. We have a lot of detectives available. A lot of detectives available. We have a lot of cops that are good. I very much like our setup here. Alright. We got any investigations? No. Affairs. City Hall. I'm gonna have to do this one. Labor market. Just in case has 700 professionalism. This guy looks really good. I think we need him for shift A. Is today a hero having pulled a drowning Senator Wallace Green from the river. The municipality, on the senator's recommendation, has decided to reward this outstanding officer. The ceremony is scheduled for July 27th. The event will be open to the press as well as Mr. Green's family, who wish to personally thank the police. Make sure nothing unusual happens to this officer, so she will be able to attend the ceremony and receive her medal without complications. Alright, so Tsubaki, we're going to have to take special care of you, Mrs. Hero. Congratulations.
410A in progress.
Attempted murder. An ice cream van struck a schoolboy. The ambulance arrived quickly, but the boy was declared dead on the scene. The nearby residents... What's that van? The nearby residents are engaged and demand justice for the driver of the van. He's currently holed up inside the ambulance while the paramedics try to reason with the crowd. Coach, you can go take care of this. Hopefully she can take care of that on her own. I'm not sure what the ban was for support. Jack, some gangster hit one of our shops. So much for us to deal with right now. Can you help? Okay. I don't want to get him involved. You three go take care of this.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Hot Spot.
Alright, already there. The situation is more than we thought. Requesting reinforcements. Yancy, Austin, Asano, and Tsubaki, go take care of this. I don't have any more officers with me, so hopefully nothing comes up. There's something going down at the courthouse at 1830. We wouldn't want any policemen crashing the party. I think $6,000 should be enough for such a request.
In progress. 410A complete.
Offender caught. Officers unharmed. sawmill. An old man called the police station reporting that terrible screams have been coming from the sawmill for over an hour. What else is going on? What's the guy got to do to get a little sleep around here? We'll take care of that. Alright, Mr. Boyd, I manage a large fleet of vehicles and want to organize a workshop for my new drivers. They have to learn how to behave on the road, so your patrolmen will never need to look twice at our cars. Please send 3 of your best officers. They'll ride all day with my people and explain the intricacies of traffic flow and police monitoring. I've heard about the problems your department faces, particularly your obsolete fleet of police vehicles, so in return, I would be happy to donate a paddy wagon. Okay. Yanseri, Asano and Sabaki, go take care of this. We still have Kochi and Austin available.
910B in progress.
Hold on.
Looks
Anyone
like we
on their
have
way
a
back?
situation here.
The sawmill is surrounded by a 9-foot fence, and gates are locked from the inside. Shouts can be heard from within. Knock on the gate. Man is threatening a young boy at the circular cell. The man is screaming hysterically. Take aim at the criminal and shoot to kill.
213 complete.
Whatever. Yeah, okay. Kochi, Austin, go take care of this. An emergency call was received from an all-night drugstore. An addict is attempting to gain unlawful entry. He violently threatened to a female pharmacist, demanding she open the cabinets. Take care of that. I think he said like 1809. Chief rode along and went over the basics with their empty. Stan dropped off a brand new paddy wagons and nice pieces of equipment. Okay, so paddy wagon. Got it.
110B in progress.
Hold on. I forgot what I agreed not to look into. Crap.
910B complete.
Fender cot. I can't remember if this is the thing they did not want me to look at or not. I'm gonna wait until like the last second to find out if this is the one I'm not supposed to be doing or not.
412A in progress.
Assault. Emergencies for a man complaining of his chest pains. Treating him, the man suddenly attacked one of the EMTs. Shouting wildly about the global pharmaceutical conspiracy. The other personnel managed to escape and called the police. Alright, take care of it. Well, if that is what they asked me to do, I don't have anyone to go handle it, so I have some people to go handle it. Son of a... God, I hope that's the Mr. Sand one.
110B complete.
Yep, okay, good. 6,000. A civilian was killed. Back-to-back nights, guys. What are we doing?
We've got a situation
The
here.
door to the apartment is locked from the inside and unintelligible screams can be heard within. Break down the door. The victim is lying on the floor. The assailant is sitting on top of him. The syringe filled with unknown substance. A bottle of bleach is on the floor. With the gun up, the man ordered him to lie face down on the floor. Now jumps up and grabs some papers from the table. Everything is written down right here. All the aliens will need. They created these medications to control our minds. Strike the man with the nightstick.
412A.
What the fuck? He had a fucking gun? Oh my god. What did I do? Hey, at least Price is gone. Not in the way I would want, but, you know. Oh my god, that is... Well, I need replacements. What do you mean? My cops are freaking dead. Oh, god damn. That sucks, dude. Declare this person dead. Clear dead. Damn, that's depressing. We took a heavy hit on Shift B. The A shift is starting to look a little better. That's good. Shift A took a big hit, losing Purdy, who was a pretty damn good officer. Price, not exactly a giant hit, but on our souls is a big hit. End of the day. Day 11, July 25th. Alright, Rogers is responsible for Freeburg PD breakdown. Mayor Rogers displeased with police department. Mayor Rogers, I will bring order to the police station. Go to work. A lot of people died yesterday, dude. Really didn't come to work today. Sure. Broke my bathroom mirror while I was getting ready for work. My dad always said that's 7 years of bad luck, but I know that's a silly superstition. It'll probably only last 7 hours. Sure, whatever. Start the day. Please be advised that we aren't happy with the efficiency of the cutting the department's budget. Bye, Roy. Let's get that man for the B shift. Get this man for the A shift. We just brought in 2 really, really good officers. Hopefully that he'll help us all out. City Hall cannot meet your request at this time. Yeah, I had a feeling.
11 in progress.
Trespassing. Trevor, Castile, Samandy. Actually. Trevor, Vandal, and Butch Jr. can take care of this. Again, I want to build Birch Jr. up because I don't want any useless officers just hanging around here taking up slots. Bill Buckler reports that 2 unidentified men snuck into the farm and set fire to his barn. As the call came in, the 2 criminals were attempting to gain entry into his house. Get down there. Take care of this before anything bad happens. Alright. I'm really enjoying this series. I'm really enjoying this game. As of right now, I'm pretty damn sure after we finish this, I'll play through the second game.
Looks like we have a situation.
There are no signs of the criminals near the house. The front door has been broken down and shadows lurk inside. Come out with your hands up.
811 complete.
Thunder caught. Officers unharmed. Alright. Not bad.
911 in progress.
Theft, everyday mail. The drug addict attempted to hide an expensive bottle of liquor under his jacket. When he was caught, he began to throw a fit. Castillo and Samadi can handle this. Try not to overwork Stovall. We have 51 grand in our account right now. It's a pretty good start, I'd say. Christopher Sanjak, one of our new guys, tried to rape our accountant. We locked him up in a hotel room, but he's threatening to hand the whole organization over to the police. This time we talked to a police officer face to face. Randall, go take care of this, please.
911 complete.
Fender's caught. Good work. Jack, we have something going down today at the City Center, 1839. We wouldn't want any policemen crashing the party. 1,000. You better not kill anyone this time, then.
in progress.
Assault with a deadly weapon. And once we bring 4 officers in on this. A woman reports that she saw a skinhead attacking a dark-skinned valet, striking him around the legs, yelling, "I'll beat you till you're dead, freak." No shit. I'm gonna do it. She believes she saw a pistol sticking out of it. Alright, Stovall, Trevor. Castile, and then Birch Jr. We'll take care of this. Can our officers turn on us because we're working with the Mafia? Or are they just as scared to mess that up? Situation's more serious than we thought. Requesting reinforcements. Luckily we got Vandal and Samandi here. We'll take care of it.
410A in progress.
Oh, damn. Oh wait, this is the one I'm not supposed to respond to anyway. Okay, fine, whatever. That's the one I'm not supposed to respond to. It's attempted murder though, so there's probably gonna be someone murdered. A grand.
412.
Can you stop fucking killing civilians? Thunder caught.
In progress.
In my defense, I didn't have anyone to send for that. Come on, guys, get here. Attempted robbery. 8-year-old Kevin is at home alone, hiding under the bed. Unknown persons are gathering outside the apartment door. Stovall and Birch Jr. go take care of this. Hopefully they can handle that.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant.
Situation is more serious than we thought. Calling in reinforcements. Alright, Trevor and Samandi, go over. Hopefully they can take care of this situation. Don't need anyone dying. Hopefully this is enough backup for them. Offender caught. Officers unharmed. Good. Birch Jr. is up to a 40 prestige now. Just slowly building him up. Stovall's at a 490. Trebor is at 285. Samadi is at 140. Alright, that's the end of the day. Alright. We're 1 person down on the A shift. You know what? Birch Jr. come to work tomorrow. Continue to build you up a little bit.
In my new role as corrupt official, I had to give up some of my favorite habits. I couldn't turn off my phone when my head ached. Couldn't sleep till noon on Saturday and let the rest of HQ take up the slack. No more days off to go fishing. But my weekly visit to the old Colony Club was more like tradition. One night a week, I absorbed cigar smoke, the vague smell of alcohol, the stench of urine, all mixed with toxic levels of old drunken belches. Same picture it was 30 years ago. Tradition's gotta be honored. And to stay faithful to the tradition, you've got to respect the standard rituals. When you're about to roll out of the club, you need to take a deep breath and count to 100. If your stomach doesn't do a backflip, you should be good to make it home. This time, I only got up to 60. I was interrupted.
Why? You look even better than you do on TV.
There's nothing more impolite than approaching people in the alley at the old Colony. This is the most private place in the city. All who enter here dirty their shoes with the most elite stream of vomit in Freeburg. This asphalt has been blessed by judges, lawyers, artists, businessmen, and all our politicians. Takes a lot of balls to crash the party. My head was a drunken haze, but I knew who he was. A cartoon gangster suit straight out of Dick Tracy. Fancy voice, fruit cologne, sassy strut. That's how the newspapers described Vikas Varga, rising star in Freeburg's criminal underworld. He appeared out of nowhere, and with the support of the local punks, Varga broke all the old rules of organized crime. He killed those who could not be killed, traded what could not be traded, and robbed those who could not be robbed. In just a single month, this man had gathered an incredible amount of power. He's been called everything from a clown to a madman to a criminal genius, and more often than not, he's called a low-class upstart short on ideas. But if Vargas was one of the old crime bosses, he'd have been cut into pieces and fed to the river. Look past this guy's arrogance, and there's something about him. The city is still deciding what to do with him. Meanwhile, he's burning down the houses of old city mobsters. Not the best time to talk, Mr. Varga.
Well, you know my name. I'm flattered, although not very surprised, to be honest. I might be a little short on manners. Like they say in your fair city, with the right manners, you can go anywhere. Well, I don't want to go anywhere. I want to stay right here.
Even the criminal world needs manners, Mr. Varga. And one of them is this. Don't interfere with a drunken cop who's trying to take a shit and puke at the same time.
Oh, you exaggerate. But is Freeburg always so gentle with its officers? You've been a bit roughed up lately.
I see you already know Freeburg quite well, Mr. Varga.
Well, I love to learn and look around. But I do know that the inhabitants of this fair city should be friends, Jack. Maybe it's true I don't have the best manners. After all, it's only polite for friends to share their phone numbers. This city of yours moves so fast. I feel like I'm hooked on amphetamines all over again. You wake up in the morning full of ideas, and by nightfall, you've all had each other killed. So don't wait too long to call. I don't mind if you're drunk. It's all the more fun. I'll be stoned myself, most likely. Hell, I'm a little stoned right now. It's the only way to live in this place. I like your city, Jack. I'm here to stay.
If it weren't for the phone number written on my arm, I probably wouldn't have remembered the conversation in the morning. But there was no reason to worry. I'd be getting a reminder soon.
All right. Day 12, July 26th. I have time for one more day this episode. Orthodox priest bribe mayor, Greek priest to be appointed head of Freeburg Orthodox Church. Student volunteers to help farmers.
My morning ritual was plagued by the smell of Vicus Vargas' fruity cologne. It was like the sharp citrus scent was chasing me around the house, as if Vicus was right there in my living room. When I finally realized the smell was coming from a big basket of oranges, it didn't put me any more at ease. I'd opened my door to lots of threatening mail, evidence of criminal wrongdoing, even a dead ferret or two. But fruit? Never. You the fruit guy?
Excuse me?
Was it you that brought the basket of oranges?
Nah, it was here when I arrived.
Fine. So who are you?
Today, I'm your driver.
And where are we driving?
To work.
That's it?
Yeah, we have to make an important stop along the way.
Where?
The ranch.
What ranch?
Just the ranch.
Fine.
Okay.
The morning seemed surreal, and I took in the magic. Why wreck it with meaningless chatter? As my tight-lipped chauffeur drove an hour through God knows where, I started to feel like I was in the middle of a bad dream, probably lying bloody and concussed in the alley behind the old Colony Club, my nose buried in a rotten orange peel. But no, this was no dream. The silence was real, the sound of the engine was real, the dust was real enough too. And there was the ranch over the horizon. It all seemed familiar. The Sand family's overbearing mansion has been the talk of the headlines for decades, but few have managed to get closer than a few miles. I guess I'm just lucky. I didn't know you took private meetings, Mr. Sand.
Only if I expect good company.
I'm surprised my company ranks at all.
Today, yes. Today is a special day.
So it seems.
Do you often go to the old Colony Club, Jack?
Every week.
Meet any interesting people there?
As a rule, no.
Sometimes you make a date, right? Sometimes make new friends.
Sometimes, I guess. But that's not why I go.
And why?
I consider it a hobby.
A hobby. Do you know anything about my hobbies?
Well, judging by the half-dozen animal skins I stepped on walking over here, it's not much of a reach to say you like hunting.
Love it. Well, I say that now. It seemed so tedious when I was a child. Took ever so long. But now I'm older. I've developed a new talent.
What talent is that?
Patience. The will to wait for the right moment. Let's say you want a deer. You know, you deserve it. You've even decided what dishes its meat will go to and where you'll mount its horns. But to get that deer, you've got to wait. To sit in the bushes and stay nice and quiet. Professional hunters will tell you that the hunt is a rare craft. There are many rules. It's shrouded in mystery and ancient skill. Well, that's all complete nonsense. To get a deer, you just sit on the sidelines for a long enough time, pinpoint the moment when it's finally time to shoot. I learned the talent, Jack. But not like you, oh, Jack. You truly are the master.
I don't understand.
Oh, come on, Jack. I know about the 500,000. I know your plan. Kendrick told me everything. Needless to say, I'm impressed. While some people learn to hold their breath for minutes on end and not to rustle the leaves too loudly, why you decided to just become the foliage. You turned yourself into a bush, surrounded by deer who've been so fruitfully multiplying for decades. But all this time you've held your rifle at the ready. Forgive an old man his imagery, Jack. I've the heart of a poet, I confess.
Look, I don't know what was said between you and Kendrick, but it sounds like you got it wrong.
Oh, I think I understand everything just fine. And I think we understand each other quite well. Jack, in the coming war, we'll make excellent partners.
What war?
One war falls upon every generation. My grandfather drove out the Ambersons back when he was 27. My father destroyed that psychopath gangster, Maurice Bell, when he was a sprightly 30. At 69, I'd begun to think my war had passed me over. But my time has come at last. Tomorrow, Vickis Varga declares war, and I'm obliged to answer.
So, we're talking about Varga now.
I don't know how he thinks. I don't even know whether he plans his actions or not. I can't divine his purpose. Hell, I don't even know where he comes from. He's a man not of our breed, wouldn't you say? But when he arrived here, I invited him in, told him we could work together. An official invitation penned in my own hand and written on some very expensive paper. And can you imagine his reply? A fruit basket. What sense can be made of such a message?
I guess it means whatever you want it to.
Precisely.
I'm late for work, Mr. Sand.
You know, Jack, I could just give you $500,000 right now, cash, whatever denominations you like. But I would never insult you so. If I went stalking my prey for so many years, I wouldn't want someone else to shoot it for me. I understand you, Jack. And I'll never ask you for anything that's contrary to your nature. Just think about our conversation. Think about it. And call me.
Well, all right.
Like I said, it's a whole new life, and I've had to give up some old habits. One of them, keeping away from things that don't concern me. Now I can't afford the luxury. This spotlight I'm under, concerns is all I got.
Oh, God, I need some time to think about this. So I've decided that I'm going to help Christopher Sand. So I thought about it, and Vickis Varga doesn't really seem to go by a code of any sort, really, and he's got way less resources to help us out and all this stuff. So I just think that the better of two evils is Christopher Sand here, and he seems to an extent, keep the criminal underworld in check, to an extent anyway, while Vickis Varga, I feel like, would just be chaos. So we're going to go ahead and help Christopher Sand. Hopefully this is the right call.
Tell him it's Boyd.
Yes. For God's sakes, bro. I'm sorry, but no, I need you today. Like, I don't know why people are just hired. Okay, Shift B is looking extremely sexy. I can't lie. It's looking very, very sexy. Alright, let's go ahead and start this. Here we are. What the Alright, so let's look at investigations. Deputy, we're gonna have hire snitch. You know what? Go ahead and take care of this, Butch. Birch. Maybe we can get a good investigation of some kind going. Affairs. Backlog. City Hall. Alright, massive fight at King Louis nightclub. Wow. We received a call from the club manager who said that a brawl broke out in the main hall involving over 20 men. Security are keeping back because of some of the combatants are carrying knives. Alright, so definitely want SWAT and the paddy wagon. Flores makes your debut. Lazzarini, Austin, Asano, and Birch Jr. Go ahead and take care of this. I would like Birch to get more prestige. I just want him to be somewhat useful to us. I wonder if Sand is gonna give us a job.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Hotspot.
More serious than we thought. Alright, we're setting in everyone then, I guess.
412A in progress.
Well, that sucks, but it doesn't seem like we're able to help out. Much as I would love to. Maybe if they had, you know, taken a job away from a couple of our people, we would have been fine. Yeah, we're gonna miss this one completely. How bad was this? Oh, that's gonna suck.
412A.
No one's dead, at least. Fender caught. Everyone got a +10, so that's good. Hurry on back, because we got another situation. A homicide at a church. Hurry up! Homicide. Flores. Alright. Parishioner Maria Serpentine reported the sounds of gunshots inside the church. A bearded man in a hat entered the confessional. A minute later, heard gunshots. Then the man calmly left the booth, took off his hat and crossed himself and sat down on a pew. I think he's praying. We're sending Flores, Austin, Asano, Lazzarini, and Birch Jr. We're not sending a SWAT team because we don't have a SWAT team that we can use currently. Which sucks, but we're going to have to deal with that.
410A in progress.
Attempted murder at St. Jude's Hospital. Linda Howard, her words slurred, said the dentist paralyzed her face during her latest visit. The monster struck me with some kind of poison. I have a feeling this is not going to be a big deal at all. Go ahead. I have a feeling that's just... I don't feel like he did anything wrong. I think he was just doing his job. I think that's just some crazy woman.
410B complete.
Homicide. Fender's caught. Okay, offenders caught, officers unharmed, civilians unharmed, loot found, non-automatic weapon. Nice. Okay, so Birch is at 60, so he's climbing up there. Ask the Mafia to sell it. I'm not sure what's going to happen with that. Curiosity, though.
410A complete.
Yep, had a feeling. Normal painkillers. I had a feeling. Terrorism? We don't have any SWAT. An ice cream vendor noticed a suspicious black bag which has been lying unsupervised on a bench for the past few hours. Flores, take Yancey, Austin, and Birch. Gonna take care of that. By the way, did our cop retire? Nope, Stovall. He's still there. It feels like I haven't seen him in a while.
Officer on scene.
Officers arrived on the scene and observed that there's something moving inside the bag. It's a goddamn animal.
1011 B complete.
Hunter caught. What? Okay, so Birch Jr. is at 70 prestige. He's slowly turning into someone that we can slightly depend on a little bit. Let's continue to build him up because, well, it'd be nice to just not have anyone useless on the squad, I think. Alright, and that's it for the day. Alright. We did good. Day 13, July 27th. Well, alright. This is going to be the end of the episode. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to slap the like button and subscribe if you want more. This is The Police. I got more coming your way. Don't forget to check out our other brand new series. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next episode. I am out. Peace, guys.